So you're going to stop by, or are you just going to walk out? Stop by. You don't have to bend down. You stop by Jeffy's station.
That's where I'm going.
You look good.
Thank you.
You look good.
I feel good.
You're walking.
Yeah.
I know. Which was better than it was yesterday.
Yeah, he was not walking yesterday.
Not walking.
No.
Not walking.
Glenn Beck, I'm glad that you could make it into
I'm
work
good.
here.
I'm good. Thank you, Jeff.
Glenn Beck shows up on the Glenn Beck Show.
Well, thank you.
Breaking news. Should we get a Blaze team down here to cover the fact that you showed up for work?
I mean...
What have you had done today? What was the procedure? Steroids? You had a steroid injection?
Yeah.
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 Was it an epidural thing, or was it just
the epidural thing?
Yeah, those hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Those
not
hurt.
as much as it hurts when you do it, because you do it without any pain relief.
Yeah.
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 I talked to because I had the same doctor.
As me?
Yeah.
Oh, you
And
did?
the same nurses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They thought you were insane.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
They said they've never seen anybody actually white knuckle. They thought you were going to pass out.
Oh, it was bad.
And I said, well, sticking needles into your back without any kind of pain relief at all, right directly into the spine,
Yeah.
doesn't
It
sound
hurts.
like a good idea.
I got to tell you, that hurts. It's
Yeah.
not a good idea, and I wouldn't recommend
Now,
it.
they said, well, you're kind of on this, this medicine that is almost like a truth serum.
Yeah.
Yeah. They said you going on the air today might not be a good idea.
Did they?
Yeah.
Really?
And I said, really? They said, well, yeah, we're kind of like a truth serum. You start saying all kinds of stuff that are true, and then you don't remember it. So let me tell you how I feel about the president.
Like you haven't done that? I think
Oh, no, you're kidding me? I'm holding back. I've been holding back.
maybe you better go now.
We have a
Let's come back when that wears off.
yeah. We have a couple of extra shows to do today. We're doing because of the hurricane. We're trying to get as much out of New York as we possibly can, but we're going to be doing. We're prepared to do some more stuff down here, some news down here because of the hurricane. And yesterday we spent a lot of time trying to move people out of New York. Nobody wants to leave New York. It's like it's a possibly record-setting hurricane. I know, but there's no place like New York.
Yeah,
Say
especially
that
when
again.
things go wrong. That's a
There's
true
no
statement.
place like New York.
That's a true statement.
I called my daughter. I called my daughter yesterday, and she lives up in New York. And I said, "Okay, all right, time to." And she said, "Dad, we're already packing. We got the car. We rented a car. We're out." We're out.
Good.
Yeah. So, so please say prayers for, everybody up in New York and in the East Coast. But
Yeah, I was mocking everyone who works in New York today, and I was saying, you guys just aren't prepared. You don't understand, like, even my level of preparedness, which is, like, I think normal American preparedness.
yeah,
I can make it through a couple of weeks.
I heard this break. I want you to know, Pat and I will shoot you if you come to our
Yes, no. Oh, I realize that.
it may be the truth serum talking, but you come to me and you're like, "Hey, Glenn, I really need some food." I shoot you.
Yes, I'm fully aware.
Saying, I'll take care of that for you.
Fully aware of that.
That
But
is a good
I'm the
point.
one on truth serum, Jeffy, not you.
Yeah.
Jeffy's like, "No, I'll say this completely sober. Please let me kill someone."
I was talking to one of our coworkers up in New York, and they're like, no, I know you're joking there, but, we're really prepared. We've been doing a lot of stuff. And I asked what, and one of the things they brought up was, our iPads are fully charged. I swear to you.
So they last 2 weeks, do they?
Yeah.
Dummies.
Our iPads are fully charged. That is what.
Oh, my
Can you
God.
imagine if
That's
something serious actually happens here?
unreal.
Oh
Where-
no, they're all dead.
It's like, I mean, there is going to be
Oh
a
my
massive
gosh.
amount of trouble.
Our iPad, you know what? That's absolutely true. I mean, we're talking. Sorry, we've been talking about. What would it be like in New York City without power for 2 weeks?
It'd be horrific.
It would be horrific. The amount of people that would die. I mean, just the number of people that would be up on the 40th floor that couldn't get down.
Yeah, but they
Well,
can
they'd
watch
have to
YouTube
walk.
videos, though. They can watch YouTube videos
Well, if
with
their
their
iPad
iPads
is
are
fully
charged.
charged, for the first day, they could watch YouTube videos. Now, day 2 is a little tougher.
That's
You're right.
incredible, isn't it?
That's amazing.
I think New York, if it, God forbid, it takes a direct hit and the power would go out and it would be by far worse than Katrina. I mean, it would make Katrina look like a picnic.
Well,
there's a lot of. In all seriousness, a lot of danger with something like this in that city. There's no way to get off.
8 million people on Manhattan. There's 18 million people in the metro area.
Did you see the pictures on the Blaze of Grand Central Station? Just a ghost village.
Yeah.
Yesterday morning I got up and they were closing the subways, and I called my daughter, and that's why she was already. And I said, "Honey, they're closing the subways. Once they close the subways and the trains, you're only down to the tunnels, which I don't know if you know this, water. It's below sea level.
Yeah.
And then the bridges, wind. You don't get off that island."
Mm-hmm. No, it's really it's actually a scary place to be in a situation like this.
When is it supposed to hit ground,
Tonight at 8, right?
The worst of it's supposed to hit, I think, New York around tonight at 8 p.m. However, there's a graphic, and we're going to show this coming up on the Blaze TV, but they have it's a graphic of comparing the last gigantic storm to this one in size. Mm-hmm. This like one dwarfs. What was it? Isaac? Was it?
Yeah. No, I can't remember the name of it.
What was the big one that hit? It wasn't Isaac. Irene.
What was the storm that hit? I think it hit the New York area in 1938. In 1938 or 1939, and it killed 800 people. But with that, think of this. It was a smaller storm, large, but a smaller storm. But think of this. Yesterday in New York, it was kind of breezy and a little bit rainy, my daughter said. Imagine not having the National Weather Service. Imagine not having radar. So you're out one day and it looks like it's going to get cloudy. It looks like it's starting to get rainy. And then all of a sudden you're hit with that.
Yeah.
Imagine the panic and how frightening hurricane season was. That's why nobody lived in Florida. Man, you live in Florida, after like 2 hurricane seasons, you'd pray for an alligator to eat you. And Jeffy has.
Mm-hmm. We've prayed for the same thing to happen to Jeffy.
Alligator. Yeah. Jeffy, you're weird.
There's just no alligator big enough to devour Jeffy, is the unfortunate thing.
Teams of alligators, though. It's an army.
Right across his stomach says, feeds family of 6.
That's a weird tattoo to get. But
the alligators look at him and you're like, come on, man, these serving sizes are getting out of control.
Like the Mayor Bloomberg of the alligators steps in to say, come on, that's more than 6 servings.
Really, what's really bad? What's really bad is these jokes don't work as well as now he's lost
No, they
weight.
don't, because he's 100 pounds lighter, so that's not
he looks
quite
like
as
about
funny.
70 pounds lighter now.
Yeah,
is that what it is, Jeff?
No, come on, what is it, Jeff? What is it?
Are you still over 100?
You still no?
Come on,
100 pounds, really?
You're right at 100 pounds. All right, if you say so.
I want a scale.
Okay.
Don't punish the scale like that.
Yeah, I know. The scale's like, no, not Jeffy again.
Well, what was this? The perfect storm of 1991. That hit New York, too, right? Because we were there. We were in Connecticut at the time, and I remember it being bad, but I don't remember it being catastrophic. Do you?
No, I think that, let's hope that this is the time again that all of the weathermen are like, this is my chance to be a star.
I hope so.
And they're hyping this thing again. I mean, you look at it, I don't remember seeing a storm that went from Florida to Maine.
Yeah.
It's huge.
It's gigantic.
Huge.
Yeah.
And you know what? My back went out yesterday as I was getting ready for church. I'm putting on my socks, and I'm actually praying. And I'm like, Lord, help me out with this, because I don't see how this hurricane fits into the divine providence thing. Help me out on this. I don't know how this is going to work to anybody's advantage unless you want to steal the election, unless you want, chaos.
And then he was like, oh, God. So he got to shut up, Glenn. I've got this thing.
That's exactly what it was, too.
Shut up.
It was like, I'm not going to say anything. I won't say anything stupid. I'll follow you, and whatever you want me to. Now I'm on the floor, and I hit the floor, and I'm laying down on the bathroom floor. My wife comes in, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Am I okay?"
I guess I'm sunning myself.
No, honey, I just wanted to see how cool the tile is on my face. and
what'd you find out? How cool was it?
It's very cool.
Good.
The first thing I hit the floor, and the first thing I think of is, now I don't understand 2 things.